It's more aggressive sounding, and I still use Silent a lot as well. I still absolutely love Silent as well. So we've got a track being sent in from, I think it's Lee. Is it an iLeet or is it Lee T? I'm not too sure. But anyway, we'll give it a spin through and have a quick listen and see what everybody thinks. Okay, so a nice track there from, is it Elite with an I? But yeah, nice track. There's some nice sounds in there. Everything sounds in key, which is very important. A lot of stuff that I get sent isn't in key or notes clash, and that's the main thing you have to look at. But yeah, that's all in key. So a couple of things then. It's like a riser sort of synth you've got going on. I think it plays one note and then it moves up, like it keeps moving up. What I will do with that is it's a nice sound. I would maybe add some portamento on it, or you know, some something to pull it up to the next note, just to give it a bit of like a bit of swing. I can show you how to do that in a minute. Now the bass as well. The bass plays right throughout the track. Now there's a couple of different things that you can do, because obviously with the bass playing right throughout the track, you want to vary it, because you don't want the listener to just hear the same thing over and over again. So obviously one of the main things you can look at doing is a filter. So you can add a filter on there to bring it down, and then bring it back up. One of the other things you can do is, somebody mentioned note length as well, so you could maybe even filter, like open it up a little bit so that it, like the notes become longer, you know, towards the end of maybe 8 bars or 16 bars, and then cut it back down again. You could maybe add some sidechain on it as well. And one of the things you can hear as well is you've got the resonance is up quite high as well. So one of the things you can look at doing is automating that, so that it's not as like an acidy sounding. You could sort of bring that, automate that up and down, so it feels a bit more like a bass line, and then you can bring it up to give it like a bit more of a like an acidy sounding type of thing. So yeah, the notes, the portamento notes. So even something like that will just give the notes a bit of pull towards the end, and I just think them type of sounds work a lot better. It's a bit more aggressive, but yeah, a nice track. The kick and say maybe is a little bit weak. You could maybe either layer that or compress it and give it a bit of a boost in the high and the low end, or maybe even just replace it for something a bit heavier in there. But apart from that, it's a nice track. And yeah, keep me updated with that. You can always, the email address that's on the screen now, you can fire over your demos for me listener now, or you can also fire them over at any point. Also on Discord, if you want to come over to Discord, and there's a section on there where you can put your music in. And I always drop by. I've been a lot more active more recently, and there are a lot of good guys on there that know the stuff, and they will all give you feedback as well.